Hey everyone, looking for a way to reach your literacy goals? Then give Parlay a try. Nothing could be easier than Parlay as far as getting started with a new tech tool. So go to parllayideas.com. And if it's your first time here, scroll towards the bottom and click up on sign up for free as a teacher. And since I'm already in as a teacher, it takes me to my course dashboard. I think what makes Parlay such a useful tool, at least as a discussion board, is the Parlay universe on the left-hand side. So let me show you that. I will browse the universe, and the universe is a collection of ready-made discussion board prompts that you can literally plug and play. I can browse from featured roundtables to the donut daily news. What is that? To some easy ice-breaking prompt, such as, is a hot dog a sandwich? Or I could search on the left-hand side through different content areas. From English, history, science and innovation is where I would find things for health and physical education. And you'll notice there are numbers at the bottoms of these cards. The numbers are how many discussion boards those topics have been used in. So if the number is large, it might be reasonably popular, and you might want to take a look at this. So should unhealthy food be advertised? So on the left-hand side is the discussion board prompt. If you decide to use this prompt, you'll have the ability to edit it before you get it to your students. Most of the discussion board prompts are rich in content. Kids will be asked to watch some sort of a video, maybe two. I love how securely it is rearing its ugly head. And then they'll have discussion questions towards the bottom. And then how students should respond to others. So if I want to use this one in a discussion board, I'm just going to click on Use Topic. And so this takes me, I'll put it in my first course, which everyone has by default. And I chose an online roundtable. The online roundtable is the discussion board. The live roundtable is actually a face-to-face discussion. So the online roundtable is a written discussion. A live roundtable is a actual live discussion. And this is the prompt. And if I want to edit the prompt before I get it to my students, I can click on the edit button. And I can make any changes I would like. I will throw this out to you. There are a bunch of different templates that you could use to create your own discussion board prompts. Think, pair, share. How would that work in a discussion board? The jigsaw method, how would that work? Argumentative essay prep? So a lot of interesting templates that you could take advantage of. But if I want to add some other questions, or maybe add another resource, a written resource that I'd like them to read, or if I want to add or delete one of the discussion board prompts, or maybe change the questions, I can do that here. I will click on Save and Close. A couple of other things that you can do in your discussion board. By default, anonymity is on, so the students will not know who they are responding to, but you will, because you will see their names on the left-hand side, and you can click on the eyeball to reveal their names. Assessment. If you want to assess the students and their writing, I can either choose from some of these ready-made rubric criteria, I guess. There are 3 that are already selected. You can also create your own by clicking on that little plus there. And you can change the maximum score for each criteria. Or I can choose no assessment at all. And peer feedback, these are sentence stem, response stems that your students can use. You can choose any of these to use. By default, these last three at the bottom are chosen. I could edit these prompts by clicking on the pencil, or I could add my own at the bottom. And students will see those sentence stems when they go to respond to others. When I'm ready to start my discussion board, I just invite my students to the board. I can give them this link here at the bottom, or I can integrate this into my Google Classroom, and it will show up as an assignment in my Google Classroom. When your discussion board is done, I can end the discussion, and then I can go to the summary table and I can see the summary of the class results. And your students will have this class-wide summary as well. They will not have the individual summary, which is super valuable for a teacher, but they will have this class-wide summary. So if you want to get started with an easy tech tool to implement, think about Parlay. It'll help you reach all of your literacy goals, and just reach out to one of the tech coaches. They can also help you get started with this.